Hello and welcome to Penang Travel Tips. My name is Tim and I'm your virtual companion to Penang. Today we are going to look at Penang Hawker Food and I'm simply hungry to tell you everything about it. I am so glad I live in Penang because I love the food and Penang has so much good food to offer. In Penang, when we say hawker food, it means street food sold by the roadside. Although there are still some itinerant hawkers selling from push carts in Penang, most of the hawkers have moved into a permanent place such as a coffee shop or a hawker center. Now, what's a coffee shop and what's a hawker center? Well, a coffee shop is usually a shop house where the ground floor has been converted into an eatery, while the upper floor is used as the living quarters of the owner. Though quite often nowadays, it's the shop assistants who are foreign guest workers who are living up there. A hawker center is often an open-air eatery. Some of these are sheltered, but many are not. As it is just too hot to sit in the open during lunchtime, most of these open-air hawker centers only operate during dinner time. How do we order? With coffee shops and hawker centers, you go to the individual stalls, place your order, then return to your table or find one, sit down, and order your drinks with a passing waiter. Some of the inner city coffee shops may get quite crowded during lunchtime, so you are expected to share tables if all are taken. At many large hawker centers, the tables are numbered. You need to specify your table number to find the hawker, to help the hawker locate you. In other words, you need to find your table before you go to the hawker stall to order your food. At Chinese coffee shops and hawker centers, you pay when the food is served. At Malay and Indian Muslim shops, you pay after you have taken your meal. Often, the amount is written on a sheet and given to you to be passed to the cashier when footing the bill. Where do you eat? If you're in Georgetown, you don't have to worry much about food because there's an eatery at almost every corner. Most of the eateries do not operate throughout the day, so you do need to switch places for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For breakfast, you can check out the banking area, Pitt Street, McAllister Lane, and all the places where markets are operating. Within the inner city of Georgetown, they include Kuala Kangsar Road and Campbell Street. During lunch, all the coffee shops at the banking area will be in full swing. Check out also Carnarvon Street, Transfer Road, Penang Road, and Fort Cornwallis. Dinner time is the best time to enjoy Penang hawker food. That's when everybody is out and about, and like a flower, Penang hawker food is in full bloom. Places to go include Kimberley Street, New Lane, Welkie, Esplanade, and Cheapside. Now, the crucial question is what to eat. There is so much to eat and so much to try in Penang. I would recommend that you check out the list that I have created for you on this page. It has everything you need to know about Penang hawker food with audio on how to call it and even how to order it in Malay and Penang Hokkien. And to give you a taste of the best Penang hawker food, here's a selection of the most popular. This is Char Kway Teow. It is a stir-fried broad rice noodle. The Penang style is very different from what you find elsewhere in the country. I love mine spicy, and if the hawker has it, I want mine with dark egg. It's really spicy but it's very delicious. If you're looking for a rice meal and you can take spicy food, I would recommend you check out Nasi Kandar. I love the old style Nasi Kandar which you can find in standalone stalls at coffee shops. These have been operating for generations. How much you pay for a Nasi Kandar meal depends on what you order. Popular dishes include curry fish, curry chicken, beef, lady's finger, and boiled egg. One of the most popular hawker food in Penang is Hokkien Mee. However, the Hokkien Mee in Penang is very different from the Hokkien Mee in Kuala Lumpur and Singapore. Over here, Hokkien Mee is a very spicy egg noodle soup. Ingredients include shrimps and water convolvulus or kangkong. Some hawkers today upsell their Hokkien Mee with spare ribs and large prawns. I love Hokkien Mee. To me, it's simply yum. Another soup dish you ought to try is laksa. Again, Penang laksa is very different from laksa found elsewhere in Malaysia and Singapore. The Penang version is a fish-based spicy rice noodle soup with cucumber, red chili, pineapple, and mint leaves. The soup contains tasty bits of mackerel flakes. When it's ready, it smells really good. Yet another soup dish unique to Penang is curry mee. It looks similar to laksa found elsewhere in Malaysia. The Penang curry mee is a coconut milk-based egg noodle soup, and ingredients include prawns, soya pulps, cuttlefish, cockles, mint leaves, and yes, coagulated blood. I hope the last ingredient doesn't scare you, and you can always ask the hawker to hold the coagulated blood. If you try this dish, I bet you this is delicious. From the Indian Muslim community, we get the very popular Indian mee. This comes in two versions, the mee goreng, which is the stir-fried version, and the mee rebus, which is the soup version. In either case, ingredients include egg, prawn fritters, bean curd, and squid. The dish is served with a slice of calamansi lemon. If you can't handle spicy food, then try wonton mee, a very popular noodle dish from the Orient. This is thin egg noodles served with the namesake wonton, which are the frilly Chinese raviolis. Wonton mee comes in two forms, the dry version and the soup version. For me, I love the dry version. Another non-spicy hawker food is kway teow teng or broad rice noodle soup. The ingredients include fish bones, fish cakes, and sliced chicken meat. At some stalls, the kway teow teng also includes minced meat and egg. This dish is served with a small saucer of sliced chili. For side dishes, you may want to try chi chiong fan. The Penang version is very Spartan. It does not come with any meat or vegetables and is simply rolls of flat rice noodles with a drenching of sweet and chili sauces. But it's the sauces that make the chi chiong fan out of this world. Another side dish is popiah. These are wet spring rolls. Ingredients include yam beans or hong kwa, bean curd, prawns and lettuce with a brushing of sweet and chili sauce. So my dear friends, that's just a small selection of what you can eat in Penang. I tell you, I can go on forever and ever, but I'll stop here and point you to Penang travel tips for more tips on food in Penang. Go to this page, and you'll find details on hawker food, list of coffee shops, list of hawker centers, as well as roadside stalls, restaurants, Nasi Kandar restaurants, vegetarian restaurants, dim sum restaurants, seafood restaurants, and lots more. It's simply everything you need to know about Penang food. And if you want to interact with other Penang food lovers, go to the Penang Hawker Food Facebook group, and I hope to see you there. As I sign off, I wish you a tasty time discovering and enjoying Penang Hawker Food. Stay hungry always.